Wakey, wakey, and daft wizard, your tower grows tall, your farm burst with bounty, and yet your chests lie in ruin, gravel mixed with socks, bones with bread. 'Tis a crime against storage eye.
Oh, here we go again. The mysterious voice booming away, always shouting, always dramatic, never once offering biscuits. I'm beginning to think it just enjoys waking me up. But before we face the chaos, I want to do a little tour. The basement has been rebuilt and reinforced. It's less likely now to collapse. I have also a farm. No mere garden, but a mega farm with crops stretching for miles. Some animals happily waiting for their inevitable relocation. And the start of a new tower. I'm going to be calling it the Library of Secrets. It's going to be a place of knowledge for scrolls, and if I'm very lucky, recipes for eternal biscuits. A wizard can dream. So let's start this day as we mean to go on. And there's already a skeleton in my way. Come here. Ouch. I see you've got some lovely golden armour. Let me relieve you of that. Put you in the sun. Oh yeah, you're not going to burn anyway. Come here. There we go. Any gold armour left? No. Just poof, disappeared. What a beautiful day it is on the Crew SMP server. And I just want you to just admire, just for a moment, my fields of wheat, carrots and barley. I know there's not barley there, but you know what I mean. Look at this stuff. Beetroot. Wheat field. Have I got any? No. Let me also show... I've been busy, obviously. Let me also... Harold's here as well, doing Harold things. And I keep losing sheep. So this is some escape... There are a few escape sheep, aren't there, Harold? Harold is keeping an eye on everything for me. You'll notice as well, just briefly, there is some landscaping going on. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. I want to show you the rest of where my animal husbandry, if I can. Briefly, there they all are. We won't go in. They're very demanding pets. Well, they're not really pets. They're from my library, I think, or another tower. So that's the library, the tower library, and we're going to be doing a load of books for that one. And then I might also have I might have two towers, and what I want to do, ladies and gentlemen, is I want a river. Whoops! I want a river. All this water to come down into a kind of a lake, a river that kind of goes along here. This is what this is all cut out for. I'm cutting this out. We're designing a river because it actually flows into what looks like one waterfall here going down here, and then another pool, a lovely pool, and that will overlook all this, which is an amazing kind of valley, and then another kind of waterfall into. And if we look down here, that, if I'm not mistaken, looks very much like an actual dry riverbed that once was, obviously silted in from years ago, but we can then rejoin our river into the main river over here. That will give me an amazing opportunity to have a boat that I can kind of jump in and flow down a couple of... Anyway, you can see where I'm going with this. I hope. What is that over in the distance? What's that over there? I'm not too sure. I haven't got my spyglass on me, so we won't investigate just now. Let me head back to Tower 1, the first tower, the White Tower, the Wizard's White Tower. And I want to show you something else. I have been gifted miraculously, and it is a miracle because there is something attached to this, as you can see. We have a leash that's been leashed. But what is on the other end of the leash, you ask? Well, let me show you, ladies and gentlemen. Dun, 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 bum, bum. A green frog rabbit. Answers on postcards or in the comments. What do you think we should call this gifted frog? An amazing gift from one of the crew, which I'm very grateful for. It adds a certain wizarding charm to the place. As you see, I've decorated a little bit. I've added some magic ceiling. My hat is over there, and I've got some paintings. Suspicious. Charming. Things are on fire. And death stares us in the face. This basically is the definition of an SMP. Death stares you in the face and then everything bursts into flames.
Oh, you daft wizard. What nonsense be spilling from your gob now?
Hang on just a moment. Where are you coming from? I can hear you. You're almost like in my own head. And I don't think anybody else can hear you. So, come on, show yourself. Where are you coming from?
'Tis me, you fool. I've been shouting in your ear since the very start.
Yes. I know you've been shouting in my ear. I just want to know where you're coming from.
Where do you think, you daft lump?
Well,
I'm right here, sitting atop this stand, plain as the nose on your face. I be the hat of Biscuits of Destiny.
The hat of Biscuits of Destiny? I mean, how ridiculous does that sound? I mean, who's ever heard of a talking hat? Well, I mean, I suppose there's that one in that wizarding school, but there are no... Oh, hang on a sec. There's the one that shouts about bravery and badger enthusiasts as well. Oh, yeah. And there's a cursed crown that whispers rude things at the king until he went bald. Oh, and let's not forget Lady Muckleberry's bonnet, a terrifying creature. It smelled of cabbage, so perhaps talking hats are more common than I thought. Still, this doesn't make it any less absurd.
Absurd, you say? Ha-ha, wizard. You talk to sheep, you argue with paintings, and you keep your socks with your gunpowder. Absurd be the least of your troubles. Now listen close. Your chests be chaos, and I'll not abide it.
Look, I agree with you that my chests need a little bit of sorting out. They are, quite frankly, an embarrassment. But I always get stuck with trying to figure out what method of organisation I should choose. So, do you have a suggestion?
Aye, by biscuits, wizard, by biscuits and destiny.
Well, far be it from me to argue with destiny. I am very, very fond of a biscuit or three. So, kind hat, how should we proceed? What do you suggest we do?
That's the spirit. Now fetch me some cobblestone. We'll start with the digestives. Hear me now, wizard, and mark these words well. For your chaos shall be tamed, not by common sense, nor by logic, but by ancient wisdom of biscuits. First chest, digestives, plain, dry and dull, like the stone you trip over every day. Here we keep cobblestone, gravel, and all the stony rubbish you can't stop collecting. Next, hobnobs, oaty, crumbly, and everywhere you look. Into this chest goes dirt, sand, clay, and all the earthy stuff you can dig till the end of days. Then, custard creams, sweet on the outside, danger in the middle. This chest holds your gunpowder, TNT, fire charges, all the exploding nonsense that'll blow your beard clean off. Jaffa cakes, shiny, sweet, and divisive. Are they biscuit? Are they cake? Who knows? This chest be for gold, diamonds, emeralds, and all the shiny treasures you hoard like a magpie with bad manners. Bourbons, dark, neat, and a bit serious. That's for iron, copper, gold, and redstone. The metals and fuels that keep your contractions spluttering. Viennese Whirls, a fancy name, a disappointing centre. This chest holds rotten flesh, spider eyes, and every useless bit of monster droppings you insist on keeping. Shortbreads, simple, golden, and far too tasty. That's where you stash your food, bread, berries, fish, and suspicious stew, all of it. Ginger nuts, fiery, crunchy, with a bit of bite. This chest be for weapons, armour, arrows, and all the kit you swing about when things get rough. Chocolate chip cookies, sweet, cheerful, and always welcome. This chest is for wood, wool, and all the building blocks you use to make your things pretty. And lastly, nice biscuits, a name that says it all. This be the junk drawer wizard, the odds, the ends, the things you don't know where else to put. There be it, the sacred system of biscuit storage. Follow it well, or may your socks forever mingle with your gravel.
Well, there we have it. My chaos finally sorted by Biscuits. Ridiculous? Yes. But somehow it works, and my thanks to the hat of Biscuits and Destiny, though, now you've curiously fallen silent. No booming voice, no pirate ramblings. Perhaps he's sleeping. Or plotting. Anyway, as for me, I've been in the cellar far too long. It's actually time to get outside. I need to stretch my legs and go. Oh, well, it's rather miserable weather. Let's stretch my legs anyway. These robes could do with a wash. What in the Buffy Summers hellmouth is this? Someone seems to be building. Well, that looks quite charming actually down there, but this is an outrage. What have we got here? Oh, have I got extra? I've got extra jump. Look at this. I'm super jumpy. Oh, well, I say, this is looking quite charming. Whoa, what? Oh no! Ah. Well, it's turned out quite lovely as I run back to the scene of my fall and try and collect the stuff. Now, somewhere around here there are some stairs. Anyway, while I go and collect it, this ends this curious chapter of the crew SMP. My chest's sorted, my socks are safe, and the hat of Biscuits and Destiny is blessedly quiet. But this is only the beginning. There are 2 towers yet to rise, secrets still to be uncovered, and adventures waiting just beyond the horizon. If you've enjoyed this tale, then don't just stop here. Go and visit the other crew members. Their links are in the description below. Until next time, adventurers, keep your tea warm, your socks paired, and your biscuits close at hand. Farewell for now, Wizard Keen, signing off. And how am I going to get out of this hole?